supposed the right to sign a contract, nothing but an agreement called as SATTA, SATTA. Okay, at times they pressurized the village headmen to sign the contract on behalf of the rights. Those who signed the contract got cash advances from the planters at low rate of interest to produce indigo. But the loan committed the right to cultivating indigo on at least 25% of the area under his own. Okay, he has to cultivate the indigo at least 25% of his total his own land. Okay, so the planter provided the seed and drill while the cultivator prepared the soil, sowed the seed, and looked after the crop. Okay, so when the crop was delivered to the planter after the harvest, a new loan was given to the Roy. Okay, and the cycle started all over again. Pigeons who were initially tempted by the loan soon realized how as the system was. The price they got for the indigo they produced was very low, and the cycle of loans were never ended. Okay, so according to the agreement, they are purchasing this indigo at a lower rate, and the interest which is they are collecting on the advances was interest is very high. Okay, so that's why the cycle of loans never ended. It's a continuously they are collecting the money from the farmers. There were other problems too. The planters usually insisted that indigo be cultivated on the best soils in the which peasants preferred to cultivate rice. Indigo, moreover, had deep roots and it exhausted the soil rapidly. And after an indigo harvest, the land could not be sown with rice. Okay, so after cultivation of indigo, which the land is not suitable to cultivate any other crop for further a couple of months. Okay, that is also another problem. Okay, so these are certain problems faced by the Indian peasants by the following of these cash crops, and this created a revolt against these planters by the Indian farmers, peasants. Okay, so that we call as the Blue Rebellion. Okay, so in March 1859, thousands of riots in Bengal refused to grow indigo. As the rebellion spread, riots refused to pay rents to the planters and attacked indigo factories armed with swords and spears, bows and arrows. Women turned up to fight with the pots, pans, kitchen implements. Those who worked for the planters were socially boycotted, and gumastas, agents of the planters who came to collect rent, were beaten up. Rights swore they would no longer take advance to show indigo nor be bullied by the planters. Okay, so and in the indigo peasants also imagined that British government would support them in their struggle against the planters. Okay, initially they uh, uh, they thought that these thought that the government officials and also the jamindars and certain landlords may support them, but which did not taken place. Okay, so after the revolt of 1857, the British government was particularly worried about the possibility of another popular rebellion. So when the news spread a swimmering revolt in the Indigo districts, the lieutenant governor toured the region in winter of 1859. The Roys saw the tour as a sign of government sympathy for their plight. When the Barasat, the magistrate Ashley Eden, issued a notice stating that Roys could not be compelled to accept indigo contracts, and word went around that Queen Victoria had declared that indigo need not be sown. Okay, so these are certain things taken place due to cultivation of these indigo, and which is a important policy followed by the East India Company. Okay, so after the revolt, okay, so indigo production collapsed in Bengal, but the planters now shifted their operation to Bihar. With the discovery of synthetic dyes in the late 19th century, their business was severely affected. but they managed to expand the production. Okay, so when Mahatma Gandhi returned from South Africa, a peasant from Bihar persuaded him visit Champaran and see the flight of the indigo cultivators there. Mahatma Gandhi visited in 1917, marked the beginning of Champaran movement against the indigo planters. Okay, so before the Champaran revolt, there is another one or two indigo revolts has taken place in the Bengal. Okay, so which was mentioned by the Bankim Chandra Chatterjee, and also another Neel Darpan, a great drama which is only showing the hurdles which the faced by these indigo cultivators, and some sannyasis also supported these indigo peasants towards the indigo planters, and which we call it as a sannyasi revolt. Okay, so these are certain revolts also taken place against the indigo planters. Okay, the majority of the indigo planters are only the East India Company officials who left their jobs and became a, a became a indigo planters and money lenders later. Okay, so these are certain commercial things which followed by the East India Company and also East India Company officials. Okay, so these are certain social and economic related aspects which followed by the East India Company. Okay, right. So this is end of the today's the rule of the countryside by East India Company. Have you any doubts you may ask? Any doubts? No? Right. Other teachers are okay. Other teachers are taking the classes. Please unmute yourself. Your videos also. Unmute yourself. Other teachers are taking the classes. Yadagiri, Praveen, Sailu. Other teachers are taking the classes or not? Chinnanagaya. How many days back? ఎన్ని రోజుల క్రితం తీసుకున్నారు? Sometimes means long gap or short gap? Long gap. Why don't you asking those teachers to take the class? అడగొచ్చు కదా మీరు.